Okay, everyone, thank you. Got a few quick notes to give to people. Everyone paying attention, please. Right, I haven't made loads of notes, just a few little bits and pieces. So that was 29 minutes, you reckon, Tom, was it?
20.
Yeah, so that's about 30 minutes of stuff we've got going, which is good. I think the whole thing will be about an hour and a half, so that's not bad, is it, really, if you've got half an hour? Yeah, it's not bad, really. Okay. I've got a few really small notes, and then not many after that. Tasman. Your lions and lambs bit is too quick, and you're not kind of telling it as much. You're the messenger, you're the storyteller when you're telling about Claudio. He's the spirit of a lion. You're telling about him fighting in battle. Enjoy that a bit more, come forward and and tell that bit a bit slower and a bit more clearly, please. Chloe, he'll be meet with you. He'll be meet with you. So he's not saying you're not saying to her he will meet you, as in meet up with you. He's saying he'll be meet with you, as in he'll give you what he'll give back what you're giving, kind of thing, in terms of.
Wait, is that with Beatrice?
Yeah, when you're saying he'll be meet with you. Okay. And then also I think the word comfort, Chloe, sometimes is being said like comfort or something, but it's comfort. Comfort. More reactions in the skirmish, I'm saying. Yeah, so skirmish, but when I say skirmish, I'm referring to the Beatrice Benedict back and forth. We just need more reactions from everybody there, please. Basically, Beatrice and Benedict, you just got to kind of say your lines, how you be doing, but even more so, kind of like zingers. Charlotte, really good ones, the on the lady one especially, the female power, or whatever you say. Whenever they do that, don't leave them hanging, other people. React to it. Think of funny things to do, not funny things to do, but think of ways that you could react to it and kind of be big. I promise you, the audience won't necessarily understand what they're saying, but they will understand the reactions and they will laugh with it. They won't know what they're laughing at necessarily, but they will, and they'll enjoy it. But they won't enjoy it if you're not enjoying it. Charlotte and Ben, be there early at mask sing. So you don't only come forward here.
Yeah.
You've got to be there earlier. Sorry, one second, Mr. Sorry, Mr. So I think actually Ben has to be there even earlier because I think we've got to see you without your mask on. She's coming, mask on. Okay, just for the audience, just so they're aware of who you are, especially as you're doing a completely different accent, because they might think it's a different character.
Just for a contextual point, she does know it's Ben.
100%, yeah. Oh, she definitely knows it's him.
Yeah, I thought so, but I just want to check.
Which leads me on to the next thing about masks. This is kind of an ASM/costume thing. The masks I've got are like full face masks, and I suddenly thought, that won't work, because they're speaking. Like, no, you rubbish. So we need to kind of work out, we need to think about it. Yeah, see if that works. If it doesn't work, we might need to rethink the mask.
Change the mask.
No, I was going to say just cut cut.
Can you work it? We'll work it out tomorrow. Jacob?
Yeah.
This is just one thing, but it's, remember what we said about in faith?
Yeah, I've already written that down.
Okay. And there's a few other things, because we're going back to St. Benedict and some of those again. There's just a few things, this is a note to everybody. If we say something like that, like a particular way of saying it, we need to say it once to you, you need to write it down, and then that needs to be done in the bag. We haven't got time to kind of say the same thing more than once to anybody. Hero, come down earlier for the proposal I've got.
Yeah, no, sorry.
And then father's getting, Beatrice, this is you. Getting, not gettings. I'd like the husband of your father's getting.
Oh, getting, yeah.
Not gettings.
Sorry.
Okay, and that's all I've got notes there. But have you got some other things?
Just Chloe, to make sure you get Louise down earlier. That's fine. I'm going to do a bit of a negative sandwich, going to go positive, negative, positive, right? I think the bits where everyone knew what they were doing and their lines were flowing and the energy was high was amazing. Everything flowed, I was engaged, and I think that the audience would just be captivated completely. And to think that we've done 30 minutes since break and get 30 minutes material is so good, and you should be really happy with the effort you've put in today, and I know it's been a really long day. Right, lines. Okay, and I know we've said it a lot today. The time we have to spend picking up for people stumbling over the lines is time that we are wasting from being able to progress further and faster with the show. So I'm going to give a deal, and I hope Mr. Wansley agrees. I think tomorrow we'll let you have like your scripts, but only to be used with prompts. If it starts to look like you're reading too much, we'll send you away to go learn them, because we need you to learn them. Friday,
But you can't, sorry, just to interrupt really quickly. We're not expecting you to kind of rely on it at all. Really, you should have them down.
Friday, no scripts on stage. If you still don't have your lines down by Friday, you will go away and learn them. It's as simple as that. We need to be that strict on it now, because we're going to start running out of time that we can start putting things together and blocking on stage with everyone. And like I said, when the energy is there, it's going to be so good. Like, so good. Like, I was really nervous, I was saying to Mr. Wanted last week about Shakespeare, and I just said to him this evening, watching you guys perform has made me want to be in a Shakespeare play. I'm very jealous of the opportunity that you guys have, and I just think you need to do yourselves the justice that you, by putting the effort in now, so that next week people walk out of here going, oh, Shakespeare's cool. Okay? So sorry to get a bit naggy, but I think it needs to be done so that we can all work together tomorrow and Friday and Sunday as a team to absolutely smash it. Alright?
Thank you very much. Right. So if you need to do that, you need to get on it, please. The next thing, which kind of on the same, on a similar sort of thing to that, is we've got to start kind of, if we haven't already, really bigging up the play. We need to sell the tickets. I think we've got quite a few gone already. I think on the Thursday, I don't know exactly. I don't know if you've looked recently or if Emily's looked. Sorry, Amelia rather. But there quite a few have gone already, so it's looking really, really good. But we need to big it up. And I guarantee, even if you're coming away from this rehearsal now, going, oh God, I'm really tired, oh my God, it's literally, that, you can't. You've got to go away and be like, oh, it's looking really, really good. Okay, you can whinge to me, you can whinge to Mr. Madison, you can whinge to each other within reason a little bit. But outside of here, you've got to go away and say it's good. Because I can guarantee you, because I do this every time, we do this every time, I can guarantee you when the first night, it's going to be hot shit, it's going to be really, really good. Okay, so don't think about the first day thinking, think about how good it is going to be good on that first night, okay? So really sell it, please. As a company, we need to work together and kind of be really positive and help each other and look after each other. Okay, so that's that. The time is 9:55. It's not 9:55, thank God. It's 7:55. Almost everybody, other than the people in the next scene, which I think is Don John and Borachio, almost everybody else, I'm happy for you to, in a moment, for you to go a little bit earlier. Those people who've not got your lines down, you have a choice. You can work backstage for the next half an hour, or you can go home and work on it. But I kind of hope you're going to be working for at least the next half an hour doing that, those people. Okay, everyone else, really well done. Quietly, quickly down, off you go, please.